Sarah, where are you?
I'm actually at a job interview right now.
You're still doing those? I thought you'd given up on working.
No, I've been studying for my accounting certification.
Accounting? That seems rather ambitious for someone like you.
I'm at a job interview right now, as I mentioned.
But you'll have to resign as soon as Michael gets transferred again. What's the use?
Actually, Michael got a permanent position at headquarters, so no more transfers. He'll still have business trips, but since we won't be moving anymore, I thought I'd start working.
Michael was always getting transferred around. I suppose that's what happens to people who aren't very capable. Not like James. He always knew exactly what he wanted.
James disappeared with gambling debts. Michael has earned every promotion he's gotten.
How dare you speak about James that way? He's just been exploring his options.
That's not what his old coworkers called it.
Whatever. Just hurry home. Do you expect me to keep waiting outside?
Wait, are you at our house?
Yes, and I'm burning up in this heat. The neighbors must think I'm suspicious standing here so long.
I'm sorry, but my interview hasn't even started yet. I've been preparing for this for months.
Months? You never mentioned this.
I did at New Year's. You said it was cute that I had goals.
Useless as always, I see. Can't even remember to tell your mother-in-law important things.
Could you maybe wait at a nearby coffee shop? The Rose Cafe is just around the corner.
Impossible. I have all my luggage with me. 7 suitcases and 3 boxes.
What?
The movers will be here soon too. I need to be at the house. They're bringing my bedroom set and dining room furniture.
Movers? For furniture?
Well, I'm going to live here now. I've already arranged everything.
Live here at our house? The 2-bedroom house?
That's fine, right? The guest room will do, though it's smaller than I'm used to.
Wait a minute, we never heard anything about this. Michael and I use that room as my office.
An office? What do you need that for? Just use the kitchen table like a normal person.
Wait a minute, Michael will be furious when he gets home. Does he even know about your plans to live with us?
Of course not. He wouldn't let me stay if he knew I was coming. So I kept it a secret and decided to surprise him. You've got to keep it a secret too.
I don't want to have anything to do with your little surprise. Michael's not going to let you stay with us.
Well, I've already sold my house.
What?
You can't blame me. I needed the money. A mother does what she must for her children.
What are you talking about?
It's nothing. Either way, I'm looking forward to living with you.
Wait a minute, you can't just barge into our house. I've got to talk about this with Michael. Margaret? Margaret!
Sarah, make sure to buy some prime steaks and hors d'oeuvres from the gourmet market for dinner. Everyone loves my beef Wellington.
Are we having guests?
Not guest. James and his wife are coming, with their precious little one.
Your older son, he's been missing for years. The same son who borrowed $50,000 from Michael's savings?
Water under the bridge. Family forgives. They're coming over this evening.
Okay, but I'm glad you managed to get in touch with them.
I know. I'm so happy too. That's why I've got to prepare a feast for them. My grandchild is coming too, so I've got to pull out all the stops for them. Apparently, he's already turned 4. I bet he must be so big.
I'd love to celebrate, but I won't be done with work until 7 p.m. Michael has an early business trip tomorrow too. Could we do this a different day?
Impossible. I've already told them. James is very busy with his investments.
You mean his gambling?
Such a sharp tongue. This is why you and I never got along. Now, why are you working so late? You used to come home earlier.
My training period is over, so I work full hours now, like most professionals do.
Professional? At your level?
I have my CPA certification now.
Numbers were always James' strength. He could do complex math in his head.
Is that how he calculated his betting odds?
Anyway, who's going to buy the food? James and Karen expect a proper welcome.
You're the only one available.
Don't be ridiculous. I don't have any money. I don't keep cash at home. Though if you have money lying around, I would be happy to go out and do the shopping. Your emergency fund, maybe?
Our emergency fund is in the bank, where it belongs.
Then what about your bank card? I'll withdraw some money for you.
I don't know how I feel about that.
So untrusting. A mother would never misuse her children's money.
I'm sorry, I just don't feel comfortable with that.
Then what am I supposed to do? I can't feed my son and his family plain old dinner. We've got to welcome them with delicacies. He can't eat anything less. He'll be so upset.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that.
Oh, I have a wonderful idea. You can order something and have it delivered to our house. Find something nice on Uber, will you?
Sure, I can do that.
Then it's decided. Make sure you order something from a restaurant with 5 stars. I won't settle for anything less. I'll know if you order something cheap.
I'd just like to confirm, but are Michael and I going to be paying for tonight's dinner?
Of course. I'm being generous enough to stay at your house and house sit while you and Michael are at work. I think that's the least you can do is pay for our dinner.
All right, then I'll order something and have it delivered.
Oh, and it looks like James and his family are staying over for the night, so you'll have to change the sheets in the master bedroom so that they can sleep there.
What? You can't just decide that. Where are Michael and I supposed to sleep? They'll have to find a hotel.
Fine. Then I'll leave that to you two. Find a place for them to stay before it gets too late.
Wait, are we going to pay for that too?
What's the problem? The family's gathering for the first time in years. You can't be so unhospitable. Are you going to complain? You're awfully stingy if you can't be generous enough to pay for their hotel when they've come all this way. I'll have to get my grandchild to call you Scrooge if you're going to be like that.
Please don't do that. All right, I'll book their hotel.
Oh, Sarah!
Yes, I'm sorry, but I'm at work, so I can't talk for long.
Sarah, pack your things when you get home from work. Since it's Friday, you can move out over the weekend.
Excuse me?
Don't play dumb. James and his family are living here now, so you and Michael need to leave. Let Michael know when he gets back from his business trip.
What are you talking about? This is our house. We've lived here for 3 years.
This is your property, right? The one you inherited?
Yes, I inherited it from my great-aunt Catherine.
The one you barely knew?
The one who supported my education and believed in me, unlike some people?
Well then, there won't be any complicated rental contract to deal with. It'll be easy for James and his family to move in.
Excuse me? You can't just do that.
Oh, please. You're just the second son's wife. You can't tell me what I can't do. James is my firstborn. He deserves a proper home for his family.
And what about Michael, your other son?
Michael will understand. He always does. Besides, he's used to moving around, isn't he? All those transfers.
Those transfers were promotions.
If you say so. Give it to James and his family. Frankly, I don't want to live with my cold second son. And I don't like you either. We'll use the house instead of you, so you two need to leave.
Is that so? All right then, I hope you're sure about this.
Of course I am. Well, I was going to kick you out anyway, but thanks for being so agreeable about it. I thought you'd put up more of a fight.
You taught me something important over the years.
Oh? What's that?
To choose my battles. Either way, I have just one request.
What? You're hardly in a position to make demands.
Promise you'll never contact us again.
Really? That's all? You're making this too easy.
Is that a yes?
Of course. That's perfect. Actually, you're too easy. I should have known you'd cave. You were always spineless.
Like that time I caved and paid for Michael's father's medical bills?
That was different. You have an obligation to our family.
Funny how obligations only go one way.
Well, now that my brilliant James is back, I don't need my failure of a second son anymore. I only kept in touch with you two because James was gone. He's the only one I consider my real son.
And Karen? What about her history?
Karen is a wonderful mother. So what if she has a few past indiscretions? Everyone deserves a fresh start.
I'll remember you said that.
Go ahead and do whatever you like. Just don't come near our house ever again. I don't want anything to do with you two failures. Karen, how long is it going to take you to come back from the convenience store? It's been hours.
God, stop texting me every 5 minutes.
I'm texting because you've been gone for so long. Your son is crying. He needs his mother.
Then give him something to eat and shut him up. Isn't that why you're here?
I've tried. He won't accept any food from me.
Not my problem. I am busy.
Busy? At the convenience store?
I ran into some friends. We're having coffee.
But what about lunch for James? He'll be home soon.
Make it yourself, you fat cow. You can move for your precious grandson, right? Or are you only capable when you're trying to steal houses from people?
I never stole anything. This house rightfully belongs to my James.
Right. Keep telling yourself that.
You should show more respect. I gave up everything for you and James.
Did anyone ask you to? You just bulldozed your way in, like always.
How dare you? Who do you think paid off your debts? I sold my house to help you.
Oh, here we go again with the martyr act. I sold my house. I gave up everything.
It was $200,000, my retirement savings.
You did that on your own. James just mentioned we were having trouble, and you acted all noble about it. Did we ask you to sell your house?
What? You'd promise you'd come back if I cleared your debts.
Never said that. You are such a plain old hag, always twisting things around.
Watch your mouth. I take a lot more care with my appearance than other women my age do. Thanks to that, I look much younger than my real age. And besides, James said that he needed the money.
James says a lot of things. You're just too stupid to see through them. Just like you can't see how embarrassing you look with that thick eyeliner and the thick eyebrows you draw on. And that skin-tight dress, it's hilarious just watching you waddle around in that thing.
He wouldn't lie to his own mother.
Like he didn't lie about the casino debt or the money he took from Michael.
That was different. He was going through a rough patch.
We're always going through a rough patch, and suckers like you keep bailing us out.
I'm your mother-in-law.
Yeah, and I'm stuck with you, living in this dump of a house that you stole from your other son.
Get out! Get out of my house right this instant. I don't want you coming back here.
What? Why should I? I'm not going anywhere. Unfortunately for you, I'm not as obedient as Sarah is. I'm not listening to any of your orders. If anything, if you don't like me, then why don't you pack yourself up and get out?
Excuse me? I'm the one that received this house from Sarah, not you. I don't have any reason to leave. It's thanks to me that you can even live in a house like this.
And I'm supposed to be impressed? I would have preferred to stay in a high-rise apartment. I'm just living here because the rent is free.
Anyway, I want you to prepare tonight's dinner.
Oh, no can do. I'm going to eat out with James. You'll have to take care of Evan while we're out.
What? Karen, wait a minute. Don't ignore me. Come back right now. Sarah, where do you live now? Tell me your address. I'm coming over.
Really? What happened to never contact us again?
This is different. I need help.
Like Michael needed help when James stole his savings?
That's not fair. Just tell me, are you still living in a hotel? If so, get me a room too.
Why would you need a hotel room?
I can't live in that house anymore. Karen is impossible, making me do all the housework, insulting me. Even James takes her side.
The perfect son takes his wife's side? Oh, how shocking.
She makes me cook, clean, do laundry. I'm not a maid.
Funny, isn't that exactly what you expected me to do for you?
That was different. I'm family.
And what am I?
Please, Sarah. After I gave them everything, they spend all day gambling and shopping. I don't have any money for the grocery shopping.
They're gambling?
Just small amounts, mostly.
Define mostly.
It's not important. What's important is I need somewhere to go.
So she turned out exactly as I expected.
You knew? You knew she would treat me this way?
I only met her recently since I married Michael after James disappeared, but I could tell within minutes.
How? She seemed so sweet.
Sweet? She called your cooking trailer park cuisine at our first meeting.
She was nervous.
She's commanding, explosive when challenged, and pushes all responsibilities onto others. Sound familiar?
What are you implying?
Remember when you said I was useless for having a career? Or when you told Michael he was a disappointment for not earning as much as James?
That's completely different.
Is it? You raised James to be entitled. Karen's just better at it than you expected.
But I'm his mother.
And I was your daughter-in-law. Funny how karma works.
Please, let me live with you instead. I've learned my lesson. They're too horrible. James has changed since he married that woman.
Have you really learned your lesson?
I'll treat Michael better. I'll listen to you. I have nothing left. No home, no money.
Like when Michael had nothing left after James took his savings?
That was years ago. I have no one else to turn to. Please, I realize just how wonderful you are. I want to live with you and Michael. You've always worked hard on the chores. You've got common sense. You're kind and you're so generous. I preferred living with you, honestly.
Well, I didn't like living with you, and I never want to live with you ever again. I just endured your treatment because you're Michael's mother. And you were more verbally abusive towards him than you were to me. I don't know how successful James used to be, but Michael's always the one that's helping you, and yet you never praise him for what he's done for you.
Well, James really is a wonderful son. I can't help but remember all the things he's done for me.
Even so, you shouldn't praise him at the cost of belittling your younger son. I've done what I can to be nice to you and try and improve your impression of us, but you've never been grateful for anything we've done. We let you stay in our home, and then you invited James and his family to stay without our permission, and even kicked us out to make way for them. There's no way I'd agree to let you live with us again after everything you've done.
I'm so sorry. I realized that what I did was terrible. I'll cut ties with James and his wife, so please, tell me where you're living.
No, we promised that we wouldn't bother each other anymore. I'm sticking to that.
Can't you forget about that? I never thought that things would turn out the way they did.
We're actually living in a luxury high-rise now.
What? That's impossible.
Why impossible?
Michael's company isn't even famous. His salary can't be that high. He's not capable enough.
That's where you're wrong. He works very hard and earns well. He's a regional director now.
Regional director? My Michael?
Your Michael who you never believed in? Yes, plus I'm working too.
Even with 2 incomes.
I'm a certified accountant. I'm doing well and planning to start my own practice soon.
An accountant? But you were just a...
Just a what? A housewife? The one you constantly criticized for wanting a career? I've actually become independent and have managed to make it this far because of my own hard work. Are you surprised?
I never knew.
Of course not. You were never interested in either of us. You only reached out when you needed money or help, and you were always trying to control us.
But all those times I cooked for you.
You mean all the times you criticized my cooking while eating at our table?
I was trying to help.
Like you helped by giving away our house?
Then let me be your housekeeper. You must be busy with work. I could help. What do you think?
We already have a housekeeper, a professional one.
You're paying a stranger when family could?
Family? Oh, now we're family?
Well, aren't we? You were always so kind to me.
I just didn't see the point in arguing with you when you never listened to me. And by the way, I have sold the land that's under the house you're living in.
You what?
Did I stutter?
But James and Karen?
Should have read the property records more carefully.
Sold? The house where we're living?
Yes, it's my property. Did you think I'd just let you have it? I thought it was pretty good timing to move our stuff out and prepare to get it on the market.
But you agreed. You said we could live here.
I agreed to leave. I never said you could keep the house.
That's...
Sneaky, underhanded. Oh, like showing up unannounced with moving trucks?
You can't do this.
I already have. I only let you stay there as a convenient way to cut ties with all of you.
What will happen to us?
You can stay until the end of the month. Demolition starts next month, so take your belongings and leave.
Demolition?
The developer paid very well. They're building luxury condos.
But where will we go?
Perhaps James can use his investment skills to find a place.
Sarah, please. We can work something out.
Like you worked things out with me. Pack your things and leave by the weekend. Wasn't that what you said?
That was different.
You're right. You gave me a weekend. I'm giving you a month. I'm more generous than you.
Michael would never allow this.
Michael knows everything. He's the one who suggested the developer.
My own son?
Your failure of a son. The one you never thought would amount to anything. Anyway, this is goodbye. Michael and I don't want to have anything to do with you, and we're going to live happily without you from now on. The next month, the demolition started on my old house. It seems that my mother-in-law and her family finally moved out once they received a notification letter from the demolition company a week before it was scheduled to begin. I later learned from a former neighbor that Margaret, James, Karen, and their child moved into a small apartment in the outskirts of the city. Apparently, neither James nor Karen have found work and have spent all of the money they have on gambling, while my mother-in-law takes care of their son, Evan, and does the housework. She earns money by working from home, making boxes. I'm sure she's finally enjoying living with the son she loved so much and must be so proud of what he's become. As for Michael and I, our relationship has just gotten stronger as we've dealt with the obstacles that his family has thrown at us. And I hope that we can build a happy little family of our own in peace. Ben, did you get a chance to talk to your mom about the rent situation?
Not yet. Been busy with work.
I know it's awkward, but we need to address this soon. My parents mentioned it again yesterday.
Look, Sarah, I'm sorry, but Mom can't pay her rent again this month. She says she can't afford it. Can you let your parents know? She'll pay them when she can.
What? Then why would you lie about not talking to her about the rent? This is getting to be a pattern.
She's trying her best. Times are tough.
Remember when she first moved in? She promised it would only be temporary.
Well, how was she supposed to know that it would take this long? Nobody knows what the future will bring. Can't your parents give her a break?
This makes it 5 months of unpaid rent now. Of course, they'd like to give her a break, but this is causing too many problems. Look, the only reason she can stay there is because my parents own the property and are willing to wait. Plus, they're already giving her a 50% discount on the rent. Could you please talk to her about money again?
You can't get blood from a stone, Sarah.
That's not helpful, Ben. We need real solutions.
What do you expect me to do, wave a magic wand?
Remember when we first arranged this? Your mother promised she'd be responsible with the payments.
That was different. She had better prospects then.
What changed? She has the same job, same expenses.
Life isn't that simple, Sarah.
This is ridiculous. She should have enough money to live on if she budgets properly. What is she spending it all on that she can't even pay rent?
Mom's a gambling addict. Budgeting isn't really possible.
Wait, she hasn't quit gambling?
Oh, shoot, sorry. Keep that off the record from your parents, will ya?
Are you serious right now? You told my parents she's been off gambling for months.
She was, for a while.
Define a while.
3 weeks after moving in.
3 weeks? That's all?
At least she tried.
She can't pay rent because of gambling? That is completely unacceptable.
Well, nothing we can do about it.
Nothing we can do? Ben, this is serious. My parents trusted us.
What do you want me to say? She's my mother.
I want you to say you'll help fix the situation.
There's nothing to fix.
What do you mean, nothing we can do? She's being irresponsible.
Hey, shut up! I've been telling her to stop, haven't I? What else do you want me to do? Stop nagging.
Well, it's obviously not enough. You need to give her an intervention and get her to go to meetings and wean her off of her addiction. She needs more support.
If you want to support her, then why don't you give her a break on the rent? You're making things worse by putting pressure on her.
That's different and you know it. Don't you dare turn this around on me. You're the one who convinced my parents to help.
Just drop it, okay? You don't understand what it's like.
I understand broken promises when I see them.
You're being cruel.
Don't take this out on me. You're the one who begged my parents to let her stay there, promising she'd pay.
Your parents are wealthy property owners, so what's the big deal? What, do they get off on pushing around poor people? They're making plenty of money without squeezing every penny from my poor mother.
My parents have never pushed anyone around. They've been more than fair.
Fair? They're rich enough to let this slide?
That's not fair and you know it. They have been more than generous.
Whatever, they can afford it.
They reduced her rent by half. How is that not generous?
Still too much for her.
Ben, they're not running a charity.
No, just exploiting the poor.
Stop it. You know that's not true. Remember how they helped us with paying for our wedding?
Ancient history.
Look, if this continues, maybe we should cover your mom's rent ourselves.
What, we should pay?
Well, what else do you suggest? This can't go on forever.
We're not made of money either.
But we both have steady jobs. We could manage it.
I'm not touching our savings.
You're the one who started this, remember? You told my parents you'd take responsibility if anything happened. Besides, we can afford it. We both work and we've saved up quite a bit. Sure, we won't be able to save as much, but you could cut back on your spending money to cover your mom's rent.
Cut back my spending like I'm some kid on an allowance?
That's not what I meant.
Why should I have to? Hey, Sarah, don't mess with me. You're always making decisions on your own. You're such a killjoy, you know that?
Excuse me? How am I a killjoy for trying to solve this problem?
You always act so perfect. It's annoying.
I'm trying to help your mother with her addiction.
By controlling everything?
Look, this isn't my fault. My parents will end up bearing this burden forever if we don't do something.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. This affects all of us.
Just stay out of it.
Stay out of it. I'm already involved.
Not your mom, not your problem.
Well, she's my mother-in-law now. We worked this out because you wanted to help your mother. You said you'd take responsibility. She's not sick or injured. There is no reason she can't work.
You don't know anything about her situation.
Then explain it to me.
Forget it.
Can we talk about this rationally?
Don't care.
Remember when we first got married? You promised things would be different.
I told you that's ancient history.
It was only 3 years ago.
Feels like forever.
Here we go again. Whenever something doesn't go your way, you snap like this.
Shut up!
Fine. Let's talk about something else. How's work?
Fine.
Any interesting projects?
No.
You used to love telling me about your work.
Things change.
Everything seems to be changing lately.
Whatever.
Anyway, let's talk to your mother about money again. If she still can't pay, we'll cover the rent. Remember, you're the one who started this. You said you couldn't abandon her and asked for our help. I don't want my parents bearing this burden anymore.
Whatever.
By the way, what time are you coming home today?
Late.
How late? Should I save dinner?
Don't bother.
You've been staying late a lot recently.
Busy, don't need dinner.
You haven't eaten dinner at home in weeks.
So?
I see. All right, well, good luck with work. Ben, it's already 1 in the morning. Are you still at work?
Yes.
The office usually closes at 9.
Special project.
Ben, did something happen? It's really late. I'm worried because you haven't contacted me at all. Could you at least tell me when you'll be home?
Can't come back yet.
What? Why?
Work.
But you have never had to stay overnight for work before. Where are you staying? Not at the office.
Stop pestering me.
I'm your wife. I have a right to know.
Leave me alone!
All right, well, I'm sorry to bother you about this while you're at work, but did you manage to talk to your mom after that? My dad called this evening and asked about the rent, and I didn't know what to tell him. Do you think she'll be able to pay next month's rent?
Just shut up already!
Okay, I won't ask any more. Good luck with your work. I made your favorite curry for dinner. Should I save some?
Don't bother.
You used to love my curry.
Things change.
Everything's changing these days.
Deal with it.
Remember our first house date? You said my curry was the best you'd ever had.
Stop living in the past.
Fine, never mind. Have fun with your overtime. Ben, the bank called about some unusual transactions.
Busy.
They seemed concerned.
Handle it yourself.
These are from your account.
Whatever.
There are some large withdrawals.
Mind your business.
Ben, come home right now.
Don't bother me during work. You're annoying.
But you're not really at work, are you? I know everything. You've even spent all our marriage savings.
What?
I wanted to talk face to face, but you seem busy with that woman you're so into. Or should I say, the hostess from Sky Bar.
What? Wait. Please, I don't know anything about the savings. And about the woman, I'm not really involved with her. You might be misunderstanding, but she's just a waitress at a place I go to. I'll come home right now, so please listen to what I have to say.
Oh my, aren't you busy though?
I'll come home right away. I'm really sorry.
But you just told me not to bother you. I'm sorry for being such a nuisance.
That's not what I meant, please.
Funny how you find time to talk now.
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking straight earlier. I'll come home right away to clear up any misunderstandings.
Misunderstandings? Like the misunderstanding about our empty bank account?
Please, let me explain.
Don't push yourself. I'm just annoying, right?
I'm sorry. Really sorry. So sorry. So sorry.
Oh, keep going. How many more sorries before the money comes back?
Please, just listen.
If you have any legitimate explanation, let's hear it now.
I know I did wrong, but I really don't know about the savings. I've been thinking, could it be your parents? They come to our house sometimes, or maybe you used it yourself and forgot? You mentioned paying for Mom's rent. Maybe you forgot that you used it for that?
That's an interesting theory.
Maybe you forgot withdrawing it to give to your parents?
I see. Yeah, I guess people can forget things like that. And I have been pretty busy lately. I could have easily made a mistake like that and just forgotten.
Right? It could be a misunderstanding.
Just like the lipstick on your collar was a misunderstanding.
What lipstick?
The one you're wearing right now.
What? What's with you jumping to conclusions and building up these paranoid fantasies? You're always trying to blame me. Jeez, you're so stupid.
Stupid enough to marry you.
Don't start that.
All right, then can I ask you something?
What is it? I'm not listening to you if it's something stupid.
Remember last Tuesday? You said you were working late, just like every other night.
Yeah, so?
I found a receipt for a luxury brand in your suit pocket. A woman's handbag. Obviously, I never received it, and neither did your mother. I got suspicious. That day you said you were working overtime and staying overnight, I called your office. The security guard answered and said nobody was there. So I called your boss, who was at our wedding, and he confirmed there was no overtime, no work drinks, no weekend work at all.
You're spying on me?
When I was troubled, they told me about the bar you'd been talking about with your colleagues. I went there and found a young woman working there. When I asked about you, she turned pale and quickly confessed to having an affair. A double affair, actually. She's married too. I talked to her husband and he was absolutely furious. What do you think? Is this your usual strategy of ignoring things when they don't go your way? Was this too stupid and you decided that you're not going to listen to me?
You had no right!
No right? Oh, like you had no right to our savings?
No! You don't understand!
I understand perfectly. The withdrawals match the dates you met with her.
It's not what you think!
The hotel receipts say otherwise. Hi, Sandra. Is Ben there with you? Oh, Sarah, what's wrong? My husband left 3 days ago and hasn't come back. I can't reach him. Could you tell me if you know where he is? What? He hasn't been home for 3 days? Yes, he actually had an affair and spent our savings on the woman. When I confronted him about it, when he finally came home, he suddenly started screaming nonsense at me. He hit me and I slammed into the wall. What? Are you okay? I can't believe it. No, I am not okay, and it's very true. Your son put me in the hospital. When he realized that I was bleeding, he seemed shocked and ran away in a panic. Did my son really use the money? The receipts for items in the restaurant they visited have already been confirmed. There must have been some reason for that. Some reason for stealing our savings? Well, you know how men are under such stress at work. Something must have happened. Please don't be too angry with my son. I'm sure he'll be back soon, and you can go back to living normally again. Stress at work? Is that why he bought his mistress a $5,000 handbag? Well, I don't know about that. Your son injured me. I can't just let this go. I intend to hold him fully accountable. If you know where he is, please tell me. Even if you say that, I don't know where he could have gone. I'm sorry, I really don't know. You'll have to ask someone else, one of his friends or colleagues. You're protecting him again. No, I really don't. Please call him and ask where he is, or you'll have to make amends on his behalf. What? Me? Yes, if we can't find your son, you'll be evicted from your house. Why? I haven't done anything. Do you think my parents will let the mother of a man who hit their daughter stay in their property? You're already over 6 months behind on rent. We have more than enough reason to evict you. And if we later find out you were hiding him, you'll be treated as an accomplice and held responsible. You'll be evicted either way. My son is at my house. I knew it. But you know, he didn't mean to hurt you, I swear. Save your excuses. My parents and I are headed there now, so make sure you keep him there. If you let him escape, you'll still be evicted.
Sarah, please, can we talk?
Now you want to talk?
Sarah, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't mean any harm. I truly regret what happened that day. I've been reflecting so much I can barely eat.
Reflecting? Is that what you call hiding at your mother's house?
I was afraid.
Of what? The consequences of your actions?
I never meant for any of this to happen.
That must be tough. I saw your girlfriend's social media and saw the photos of her with her husband. I hear that he isn't exactly a law-abiding citizen.
What do you mean?
Oh, you don't know? Your girlfriend's husband has some interesting connections to the local mafia.
Please help me. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I know I was wrong.
Wrong about what, exactly? The affair, the theft, the assault?
All of it. I was stupid.
You know, I was nervous filing my first police report. Congratulations on joining the ranks of convicted criminals.
A police report? No, please don't.
Too late, it's already filed.
Please forgive me. I never meant to hurt you.
So you're a proper criminal now. I never meant to. That's such a classic criminal line. plus theft and assault after getting caught having an affair, and your mistress's husband being connected to organized crime. It's like something out of a TV drama.
You don't understand the situation. I wasn't serious about her.
I understand perfectly. Better than you, apparently.
I just had a moment of weakness. Work stress got to me, and I just happened to go into a bar with a pretty girl.
Oh, that must have been hard for you.
I know, I messed up.
Messed up? Is that what you call stealing our entire savings?
I'm sorry about lying about the savings, too. I thought I could get away with taking just a little. I know now I was too easy on myself.
$500,000 is just a little? Yeah, you're not sorry at all.
I can explain.
Explain how you spent our entire marriage savings on your mistress?
I'll save up bit by bit and pay it back. Please, just don't divorce me. For the 3 years since we got married, I've had a proper life thanks to you. I was foolish. I only realize that now.
Realized what? That actions have consequences?
That I had a good life with you.
Yet you betrayed me and hurt me.
I'm really sorry. I know I did something terrible.
You know what happened to that girl after she paid me damages? Her husband was so angry. Sounds like she got trafficked overseas into the sex industry.
What? No!
Actions have consequences, Ben.
Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. I'll turn my life around and live only for you from now on. Please, I'll do anything. Please forgive me. Please help me.
Help you? Like how you helped spend our savings?
I'll do anything to make it right.
First, you're going to prison. Oh, wait. Before that, you'll borrow money to pay damages to me and them and to repay the savings you stole. After you get out, I'm pretty sure that you'll be working for your girlfriend's husband. Tough luck.
Prison? No, please, I don't want to go to prison. Please forgive me. I don't want to leave you. I really, truly regret everything.
Oh, right. About your mother's unpaid rent. That woman's husband introduced us to some underground loan sharks, so we had your mother borrow money to pay it off before evicting her.
What?
Don't worry, they introduced her to a job too. She'll be working for them for the rest of her life.
Wait, please forgive me.
They say you're next after you get out.
No! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry!
I'll mail you the divorce papers, so sign them quickly. I've left everything else to my lawyer, so stop contacting me. If you try to argue about this anymore, we have other options. My husband quickly agreed to the divorce. I didn't file the assault charges right away. I waited until after I'd secured compensation for the stolen money, my injuries, and divorce settlement. While my husband avoided prison time, he'll spend the next several years paying off the debt he incurred for my compensation and settlements. While it's unfortunate I couldn't cut ties immediately, he's now under the thumb of some unsavory characters and living a pretty harsh life. I haven't spoken to his mother since then. I hope they both spend their lives regretting how they betrayed me.
Hello, Karen. Emily, finally you pick up. I've been trying to reach you all day. Yes, is something wrong? What's wrong is your head. What kind of food are you feeding my Mikey? I'm not sure what you mean. I cook him a variety of meals. I've been cooking with homemade stock since Mikey was born. He needs proper nutrition. I see, but he says my cooking is delicious. By the way, Karen, are you at our house right now? Yes, I am. I came for a surprise inspection to see if you are doing your housework properly. What? How did you get in? Oh, Mikey made me a spare key. Mike did? Yes. Is there a problem? Can't I come to my son's house? No, it's fine if my husband allowed it. That doesn't matter. I'm throwing out that instant stock. You had better buy some kelp and bonito flakes on your way home. Wait a minute. I just bought that stock recently.
Don't use such low-quality products. You might have grown up on powdered stock, but Mikey is different.
But Mike eats snacks and soda almost every day.
That's because his daily meals aren't proper. If you make proper meals, Mikey wouldn't have the urge to snack on junk food.
I make balanced meals. He chooses to eat junk food because he likes it.
You're not trying hard enough, and you haven't ironed Mikey's shirts, have you?
We buy wrinkle-free shirts. If ironing is needed, we do it ourselves.
You're making my handsome Mikey do housework?
Karen, we both work. We share the housework.
Really? Young people these days think they can get away with anything if they both work. Well, guess what, Missy? You have a job at home, too.
It's called equality, Karen.
Listen, when I was young, those kinds of absurd excuses didn't fly. Women were expected to do housework silently and like it, even if they worked.
Times have changed. We believe in equal partnership.
Especially since Mikey is the breadwinner. What kind of wife makes the breadwinner do housework?
It's not about who earns more.
Mikey came to our house for dinner last Saturday, right?
Yes, he did.
He told me then that you don't even prepare a light meal when he comes home late.
I leave dinner for him when he's late, but...
You're not doing anything for my Mikey when he comes home tired from work, are you?
I have work the next day, too.
Look, when he comes home late, he wants to eat quickly. You should prepare something easy on the stomach, like chicken soup or a light pasta dish.
I'll keep that in mind.
Really, young people these days always have excuses. When I was young, we couldn't talk back to our mother-in-law.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Anyway, put more effort into housework. Otherwise, Mikey might leave you someday.
What do you mean by that?
He's kind and sincere, and there are others who want to be with him.
Are you implying something?
It means he's popular, especially since you've been married for 3 years and haven't gotten pregnant.
That's a personal matter between Mike and me.
Men quickly get bored with wives who don't have children. Don't prioritize work. Do what you're supposed to do.
And what exactly am I supposed to do?
Be a proper wife and mother. Speaking of which, Emily, I heard you actually managed to get pregnant.
Oh, did my husband tell you?
Yes, I heard it from Mikey. You're already 4 months along, aren't you?
That's correct.
Why did you keep quiet? You must have known earlier.
I was planning to tell everyone after the first trimester.
But you told your parents, didn't you? That's terrible. We live closer. Are you trying to spite me?
My parents only know because I felt unwell when I visited them, and it came up naturally.
I don't know if that's true. Well, whatever. So which is it?
Which what?
The baby's sex, of course. It's a boy, right?
I've been told it's a girl.
What? A girl?
Yes, that's right.
Huh? Is it really Mikey's child?
What are you saying?
Our family has always had boys as the firstborn. It's strange to suddenly have a girl.
It's a 50-50 chance, so I don't think it's strange at all.
You work outside the home, so you must meet new people. Is there someone else besides Mikey?
That's completely unacceptable. How can you just say something like that?
Is that why you didn't tell us?
The child is absolutely Mike's and mine.
My years of intuition tell me it's not my grandchild. Besides, Mikey shouldn't like someone like you.
Excuse me?
You're the type to talk back even to your mother-in-law. You're a strong-willed type, aren't you?
I don't see how that's relevant.
But Mikey's ex-girlfriends were all fair-skinned and suited to wearing traditional dresses, frolicking in wheat fields and cooking my son healthy meals without complaining.
So what?
I'm saying I doubt Mikey would want to have children with you. He wouldn't even tell me when the baby was conceived.
And why does he have any obligation to tell you about our nighttime activities?
But if it's a girl, it's really over. If you had at least given birth to a boy, I was planning to accept you.
Accept me? I didn't realize I needed your acceptance.
Now, I can't even have expectations for the future.
What's wrong with having a girl?
Girls can't be the heirs to the dynasty, can they? So there's no point in having them.
But you're a woman too, Karen.
That's not the point. Since ancient time, male heirs have been valued.
I don't understand. No matter what gender my child is born, they're my child.
You might think that, but we're different. When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
This isn't ancient Rome, Karen.
That's how it is, right? You came into our family, so you should follow our ways. Have a boy first.
There are things you shouldn't say, even as a joke.
I'm not joking. I'm saying I don't want a granddaughter.
That's not something you get to decide.
If you don't want to be divorced from Mikey, try again.
I won't forgive this. I won't forget what you just said.
You're being overly sensitive.
I don't want to talk anymore, so excuse me.
Oh, wait, Emily? We're not done talking.
I think we are.
Emily, listen well. I have something important to say, so you must reply.
I'm hanging up now.
Otherwise, I'll go to your house now and throw away all your belongings.
Karen, if you do that, I'll call the police.
It's because you're ignoring my messages.
I'll listen, but I'm at work, so please keep it brief.
I've talked it over with Mikey's father. A wife who can't do housework properly and can't give birth to a boy is a failure.
Excuse me?
If you love my son, you'll divorce him. It's for his own good.
Huh? Really? You mean I can? Would that be okay?
Of course. Of course it's okay.
Huh? You really mean you're happy for me to do that? Actually, I was thinking of divorcing your son too.
What?
I feel guilty. I thought I couldn't be a good wife to your son.
Oh, is that so? You finally realize how much of a failure of a wife you are.
I want to sign the divorce papers, but my husband won't agree to the divorce.
Why would Mikey hesitate to divorce you? He must have someone else he likes.
So you knew after all?
Of course I did. How many years do you think I've been Mikey's mother? I noticed something was off about him these past few months.
As expected of you. But Mike, actually having a conscience buried away somewhere in that head of his, seems to feel kind of bad about divorcing me while I'm pregnant.
I see. That's just like Mikey.
That's why he's reluctant to divorce.
But don't worry, I have divorce papers with Mikey's signature.
What?
Originally, he wanted to divorce you. He was even complaining about you for a while. I had him sign the papers then.
I see. All right, can I come get them now?
Aren't you at work?
They say strike while the iron is hot, right? Besides, don't you want a new daughter-in-law soon?
Well, that's true.
I'll sign them immediately and take them to City Hall.
All right, I'll have them ready, so come quickly. Wait, Emily? What's going on? Mikey hit me!
Huh? Is that so?
Mikey yelled at me, saying he never intended to leave you, and he hit me. I've never seen Mikey so angry before.
I see. But we're already divorced, so it's not my concern anymore.
This is all your fault.
It's not my fault. It's Mike's and yours.
What?
As you said, Mike had been acting strange for a while before I found out I was pregnant. When I investigated, well, he was having an affair.
An affair? But Mikey wouldn't.
I was thinking of leaving him when I found out I was pregnant.
But you decided to keep the baby, right? It's wrong to divorce him.
You're the one who was trying to make us divorce, and now you say this? Well, it's water under the bridge now.
But...
For a while, I thought I'd overlook the affair for the sake of the child. I even hoped he might change after the baby was born.
See? You should have given him a chance.
But Mike's behavior towards me grew colder and colder. He allowed you to come and go from our house and started meeting his mistress late every night.
But he said he broke up with her. He said he ended it because of the baby.
That's not true. Mike fell victim to a scam.
A scam?
His mistress was an investment scammer. He's left with $80,000 in debt.
$80,000? Mike has debt?
And even after he realized he'd been scammed, he did complete a 180. He suddenly started to pretend to care about the baby when he hadn't shown any interest before, and tried to act like a good husband by coming home early.
Isn't it good that he's trying to change?
He only changed his attitude to get me to take over his debt. You probably don't know this, but I'm the breadwinner, and I earn a lot more than Mike.
No way, you can't be serious. Anyway, even if that's true, Mike earns a decent amount too, so I don't think it's just about the money.
Mike has previous debts too.
Previous debts?
Debts from when he was single. He's still using half his salary to repay those.
I didn't know.
So in total, he has about $100,000 in debt. But for your precious Mikey, maybe you'll take over the debt.
That's impossible. We don't have that kind of money. Actually, we have debts too.
Oh, I didn't know that. But it's not my concern anymore. Please discuss future matters with your son.
Mikey says he can't live without you.
Maybe in terms of money, that's true. But I can't be the wife of someone who cheats and accumulates debt.
You knew everything, didn't you? That's why you were happy when I told you to divorce.
Yes, Mike always did whatever you said. I hoped I might be able to divorce smoothly. I didn't expect you to have signed divorce papers, though.
The divorce papers weren't Mikey's intention.
What are you saying? Divorce papers shouldn't be signed half-heartedly. Mike is also at fault for signing them.
But
besides, I have evidence of his affair, so we would have divorced sooner or later anyway.
did you know we were receiving monthly support from Mikey?
Yes. Want to know why? Because I was the one providing that support.
Oh my God. Emily, I'm sorry. I mistakenly thought you were a bad wife. But the real failure was my son. You were the one supporting us all along, and yet
Karen, that's enough. No matter how much you apologize, the victim can't easily forget.
I understand, but please.
I will never forget you telling me to remake my unborn child.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I misunderstood you and thought it would be better if you and Mikey separated quickly. So I said things I shouldn't have.
You are who you are, Karen. Whether you meant it or not doesn't matter. Those are words that should never be spoken.
Please, Emily, can't we start over?
Well then, Karen, I can't call you Mom anymore. As we're now strangers, I won't have any more involvement with you. Please live happily with your precious, important son. Goodbye, Karen.
Emily, wait!
Hello?
Emily, it's me. Can we talk?
Mike, how did you get this number?
I asked your coworker. Look, I know I messed up, but can't we work this out?
There's nothing to work out, Mike. We're divorced.
But the baby, our daughter.
You mean the daughter you showed no interest in until you needed money?
It's not fair. I was just shocked at first.
And the affair? The debt? Were you just shocked about those two?
I made mistakes, I know. But I love you, Emily. I want to make this work.
It's too late for that, Mike. You had your chances.
Please, just hear me out. I've changed. I'm seeing a therapist. I'm looking for a better job.
That's great, Mike. I'm happy for you. But it doesn't change anything between us.
What about our daughter? Don't you want her to have a father?
She'll have a father. You can still be in her life, but we won't be together.
That's not the same. Please, Emily, give me another chance.
I'm sorry, Mike, but no. I've made my decision.
Is there someone else? Is that why you're being so cold?
No, Mike, there's no one else. I just respect myself too much to go back to a situation that made me unhappy.
But I can make you happy now. I've learned my lesson.
Mike, please stop. It's over. We need to focus on co-parenting our daughter, nothing more.
Fine. That's how you want it? But don't come crawling back when you realize how hard it is to be a single mother.
Goodbye, Mike.
Emily, I know you blocked my number, but please read this. I'm truly sorry for everything. I've been doing a lot of thinking and I realize how wrong I was. Can we meet to talk?
Karen, I appreciate your apology, but I'm not interested in meeting.
I understand, but please, for the sake of your daughter, can we try to have some kind of relationship? I want to be a grandmother to her.
I'm sorry, but that's not possible right now. Maybe in the future, but for now, I need space from you and your family.
I understand, but please know that I'm here if you ever change your mind. And I'm truly sorry for everything.
Thank you for your understanding. Goodbye, Karen.
Miss Emily, there's a couple in the waiting room claiming to be your in-laws. They're asking to see you. Should I let them in?
No, please don't. I don't want to see them.
All right, I'll let them know. Is there anyone you'd like us to call?
Yes, please call my parents. They should be on their way.
Of course. Just focus on your breathing now. Everything's going to be fine.
She's beautiful. Hello, little one. I'm your mom.
What's her name gonna be?
Lily. Her name is Lily.
That's a lovely name. Your parents are here. Should I let them in?
Yes, please. I can't wait for them to meet their granddaughter.
Oh, Emily, she's absolutely perfect.
She looks just like you did when you were born.
Mom, Dad, meet your granddaughter Lily.
Hello, Lily. We're so happy you're here.
Emily, we're so proud of you. You're going to be an amazing mother.
Thanks, Dad. I'm a little scared, but I'm ready for this.
We're here for you, sweetheart. Whatever you need.
I know. Thank you both so much. I immediately blocked my ex-mothers-in-law's contact. I had discussions with my ex-husband about child support and alimony, but those were settled using his share of our assets. My ex-husband returned to his parents' home with nearly $100,000 in debt. His parents are angry at him for accumulating debt, while he lashes out at them for causing our divorce. Apparently, they fight almost every day while living together. It was a difficult pregnancy period, but I'm really glad to have cut ties with that terrible family. I'm currently in my 3rd trimester and resting in my parents' home. Parenting will be challenging, but I want to give all the love I can, rely on my loved ones when needed, and create a happy home with my daughter.